could be you. Oh, sorry.
Hi.
Sorry.
I've got no brief.
I know. We know what it looks like.
Let's just be civil.
Okay.
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
here to authorize. I've got my camera as well. I'm just here to make inquiries.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so I
To
know
document everything. Sorry.
we've had few incidents where obviously people were living in premise. I'm just obviously checking what's the situation
We
here.
had some problems here with someone who kind of infiltrated us for the wrong reasons, some selfish idiot, and we had to re-secure the
Were you
premises.
in NatWest Bank before?
No.
You went, okay. Because I know someone was there who was assaulted and I wasn't sure.
That was the guy
one
we
of
had
your friends.
to get rid of, yeah.
Oh, you got rid of someone, okay.
Yes. We had to because it was turning into a really unsafe place. And next to an embassy, we can't allow that. We had the sustainable Santa Claus here for a week. So we had the United Nations SDGs. And we need to redecorate basically. This is Junksy, the sustainable Banksy the window. So we try to turn it into a sustainable art gallery until the time being when we're here. That's it. It's safe now. I called 999 at some point because we had a bit of a problem here, but we managed to secure it. I think I called in that field.
So the legal owner hasn't made
No.
contact as yet?
They're absolutely happy. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's happy with us and we've cleared it with the police as well. Just the only problem we had was inside and we had to get rid of that because we couldn't sleep properly. So you know how it works when just one idiot comes in and opens the doors to other idiots.
Just to close it.
Cross the streams. It makes a good movie as well, even with that what we had. First
Danny,
time.
I'm sorry. I just think that he ought.
Well, I see, I'm civil. I don't really like playing games with those cameras. It's just bit.
Yeah, we need.
For me,
to,
it's silliness.
No,
So
no.
I think we're all civil. I'm here to speak what's the situation,
What?
you answer, and I go. I'm not here to kind of.
No, I just
play
wanted.
games and
No. I just wanted to make it clear. The reason we're here is that we are environmental campaigners.
Yeah.
We are campaigning about the HS2 high-speed rail, which is destroying woodlands and enormous amount of destruction. And because this is the Congo embassy building, and
Oh,
they
is it? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yes.
They have
There was a
committed-
massive protest
Oh,
and
so they closed?
Yes. There's genocide in the Congo, child slavery. They're digging up the minerals that make the mobile phones and the laptops. It's a huge international issue. So as campaigners, the issue of slavery, child prostitution, destruction of the environment, the fact that we're here probably makes the area safer. There's been massive protests worldwide, and we are involved in particular the environmental campaigns. But that's what we're doing. That's what and in this country, protesting is legal, as you probably know.
No, I understand.
And we have a lot of support from a lot of people right across the board.
The Congolese had a massive demo outside here and then they faced their embassy, it's shut down. Sometimes it opens for a few hours, but they must have some serious problems. The president didn't step down.
But they don't own the building. They not the owners.
The Langans are we met the managers, we met the security, everyone was pretty happy with us except for one of the estate agents who was when he disappeared. They're probably working in the background. Problems. I'm not really interested in who the owner is. We this or something. We try to.
But we make
bring up the
films
streets.
and you'll be famous.
No, I'm not interested in this.
It's good. It's how the world is changing.
Yeah,
how
so
people-
there's another place I think occupied by someone important place. Is it one of your friends or?
It's squatters. We're activists, and we of course we know a lot of people who are in the scene, but it's a different genre.
Because I'm a dedicated ward officer, and obviously I look after this area.
Yes. We
I know
those
NatWest
guys,
obviously
they're
here,
fine.
important place. It's obviously keep calm.
Of course, yeah. We need to be able to work together
No,
somehow
I
to keep it safe.
understand. Yeah. But you don't know people who live in important place.
I might know a few, but that's it.
And you
Yeah,
live
they're
here as
squatters.
well, or you just use this?
No, I don't have time to live, but we sleep here.
Someone
Yes,
sleep here.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, so it's a
It's a
24-hour
different world,
occupation.
It's we need to sleep where we work.
No,
But
I
some people,
understand.
squatters squat because they need a shelter, and some of them are pretty good guys and they have a good
Yeah.
life. But we don't have time to live because we have to campaign and also help with the
I
alternatives. There's a lot of alternatives being made now to this system parallel to this one. It's a lot of work, you know. It's not easy.
Yeah, if you know of any other properties that might be useful for us, it could.
Well, trust me, I wouldn't tell you. It's probably obvious. But anyway, nice meeting you. See you later.
Thank you very much. We get these actors, and we don't even have to pay them. It's amazing.
Well, you do. Well, with taxpayers do.
Oh, of course, it's our tax money.
Huh? We should ask for his card.
It's a bit late
Yes.
for that. Doggy. Oh, that's enough. Good morning.
How's it going? Would you like a notice?
We won the
Notice.
lottery.
Oh, you went.
Would you like to take some more for your friends inside?
Well, yes.
I've been asked to put stuff on doors and stuff
Yeah,
like
I know.
that. So
Oh
the
yeah,
only
well you don't need to do that then.
you can take it off when I'm done with it. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to put them up really. We just
I
accept
do
them.
really.
Well, you sure?
Yeah.
We're perfectly happy to accept them.
Yeah. I realise that. Just
Yeah.
doing my job.
No, I understand. That's what they all say. That's what we say as well. Anyway, it's nice to see you again.
I don't think we've ever met.
No, maybe not. I'm making movies, so it's sort of a script, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've done that
Why they wanted to stay empty?
What did you expect?
Just want to put it somewhere where it's not in front of your.
Try and be artistic if you can.
Well, that's what I was saying. I don't want to ruin your artwork that you've put up.
No,
so-
this is the artwork.
It's part of the artwork.
Yeah.
Now it is.
Well, no,
Yes,
you,
yes.
well, and you as well.
For a week it was a pop-up embassy from the embassy of the Republic of China. We had the sustainability center program. And now that we put these UN banners which we have to recalibrate. There's the water quality problem. Water poisoning. Cocaine. It's a friend called Junksy. He's the sustainable Banksy. It's building the ARK in Junksy. So everything we do is sustainable.
Hi, buddy.
What did you just call me?
Buddy.
Buddy.
Like, hello, friend.
My friends don't try to throw me out my house or the wall.
Oh, could you say that
I
again,
wasn't being
mister?
literal, but.
I know, but you said I'm your friend and called me your friend, and my friends don't go around trying to evict me from my house as a rule, to be honest.
Well, that's very poignant.
Well, he's calling me friend and he's putting up a notice to tell me I've got to get out of the bloody house. I mean, that's not very friendly, is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, he probably means well.
He might mean well, but
Well, ask him what he meant. I mean, he must have meant something.
I think people just sometimes use expressions, you know. It's like, all right, it's not being horrible, but it's a bit too familiar and friendly when they're putting an eviction notice on the window neck.
You're making me well up with emotion. Has he gone?
No, he's here.
Oh, he's taking pictures.
It's watching me watching him.
Oh, all right, okay. Well, now what's he doing?
Now he's going to...
Oh, he's going to do the embassy as well. Yeah, you should do. Doing embassy.
You want to have a word with them about the Congo?
Yeah, the genocide.
In fact, that could do with being evicted, to be honest. Genocidal maniacs in there, mate. See how it is, like, evict the peaceful squatters trying to change the world and then the genocidal maniacs get to keep a building. How does that make any sense whatsoever? Peaceful people trying to change the world get that. Congolese next door, genocidal nut jobs.
Yeah, they woke up really early every morning to kill 8 million people and
It's ridiculous.
use rape as a weapon against their citizens. The president doesn't want to stand down. So fine.
He's confused.
Yes.
Don't know where it's going. Oh, he's going to take the fucking hairdressers as well by the look of it. Daniel! It's gone in hairdressers. It's thinking.
Yeah, of course. Well, you don't realise that
Have you got the building?
I actually know who you are, so, you know, there's no point trying to
Or have
pretend.
you got keys to the building?
Can I have a look? Can you give me a copy?
There was a protest here and the Congolese people ran Beijing outside and they faced the embassy and this thing was open, so we just used the opportunity. We spotted
What
it.
of this which of these can I actually have a copy of?
This is a whole bundle, I think.
No, but are these your only copies?
There are more copies.
Are you sure?
Look, would you like to borrow it? You'll find there that we're being accused of attempting to overthrow the Congolese government. We're being accused of breaching the Vienna Convention. This is a case that's coming to the High Court on the 15th of January. We are here to try to save humanity from becoming extinct. That's our purpose. We're the guys that did the road protests in the 90s. Colne Valley at the moment, Houston, we're fighting the HS2. Yeah.
Are you from there?
Yes.
I think I may have filmed you guys before.
Yeah.
Were you up at in the diggers camp near Egham?
Yes, one of our guys was.
Yeah, well, more than one.
That's the other thing. He's Junksy. He's running under the name of Junksy.
Junksy,
Free
the new
legend of
Banksy.
Junk. Yes,
That's right, you got it, you got
Because
it.
it's made of junk. This was the sustainable Santa Claus from China.
So
We
which
want
of
to
these?
fucking use that
I
all
just
the
want
time.
one document. Which shall I take?
Well, I think you should borrow the whole lot and bring them
I've
back.
been worried about losing it.
Well, make a copy or something. This
We
is
have
very
other copies
important.
as
This
well,
just arrived yesterday. It's very, very important.
I'll just take one.
There's one in the window actually. So
I'll just take this. That one there. I'm just taking this.
take the best.
Well, that gives you a few details,
Take
but
this.
the
Diplomatic premises.
Let me
It
take
is-
that one then.
Right.
Let me take.
Harm to property. That's a fun one.
Which was the one that says that diplomatic? That's the one I want.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Harm to
Okay,
people.
thank you. Thank you very much.
you didn't know I recognised you, did
And if you
you?
give me an email address, then I'll send you
will.
something that
Yes, I will.
you missed because the sustainable Santa Claus was
Good
fucking
stuff.
cool. They were shot. Congolese people were coming in here because we were the embassy of the Republic of Conscience. It was an installation for a week.
Right.
I think I'll put it back on the door now. I already sent over and we have this thing. It's on the beam. Okay, just a sec. I'll just forward the email to you.
Yeah, that'd be good.
There you go.
Actually, I don't need to keep that if you've got these documents in email.
I can email them as well.
Yeah, can you do that instead?
Yes.
Okay, so it's Gareth. GARETH.Furby, F-U-R-B-Y, at bbc.co.uk. Okay, good stuff. Thanks very much.
Thank you. I want to leave you with one last thought. If you look at that sign there, no, I'm serious about this. Our campaign is based around the fact that life on the planet is becoming extinct very, very soon. And the main problem is global warming is causing the methane hydrates in the Arctic to melt. People are unaware of this. There's censorship.
They're just in denial.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've got to go back and finish what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the stuff you're sending me and I'll see if we can do something about it.
Thank you very
Is that
much.
okay?
Thank you very,
That'll be
very
super.
much.
The first.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You take care. Thanks so much for coming. There you go.
Oh, mate, do you remember me?
Yeah.
I came if you want in the police car.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
man. Hello.
There have been quite a few burglaries in there, and obviously you guys, I think you obviously have to find, because most of the places
We need to keep
are
ourselves safe
officers.
somehow.
Have you seen anyone acting suspiciously? Anyone working?
I've heard the alarms going off last night. A few. I didn't really give it attention to it
Because there have been burglary a few buildings down the road, and obviously
We can keep a watch a bit more. Usually when there's
Yeah.
something like this, we're always almost.
What do you want us to look for?
anyone acting suspicious or anyone obviously looking into buildings, trying door handles.
They're
Forcing
breaking,
entry.
people are breaking into the shops.
Yeah, there's the issue. There's lots of burglaries. So obviously, you've been here after 5, you might see things.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you do, then if you have, then obviously
I lived here a few
we would
alarms
like to know.
yesterday,
Obviously,
Yeah, because I know the sweet shop over there got his window kicked in last week, didn't they? Sort of thing. So.
like I said, we caught one yesterday breaking into offices.
Really?
So, yeah. So obviously, we're just trying to find out.
Yeah, we saw a lot of action there. We didn't know what was happening, but we saw
so
the
they-
helicopter as well.
Yeah, so they
well,
got-
what I would suggest is that if you let us know at
You got
any
a card?
No, I haven't. We haven't got money for cards.
Really?
Yeah, so I can give you a number if you've got, or I can write it down.
Right,
for
so
you.
just in case, and then we do see any idiots, and then.
Or you can just call right the 999.
And what's your PC number?
1363. No, 3. 1363 CW. 1363 CW.
1363.
My name is Bart.
Oh.
So yeah, anything you see obviously help. Because most of the places here are just offices, shops, so they
Yeah.
close after 6.
Well, if you want, you can tell the embassy people that we are like acting to help the police in case there's any trouble. I mean, we'd be perfectly happy to
I
cooperate
understand.
any way we
Law
can.
abiding.
You know?
We're law abiding.
I mean, it's probably in their interests that we are here, because although they might think that because of what we do, they're mistaken. Our work is about trying to protect people and protect the planet, you know. So, I mean, if you said to them that their property is safer because we are here, and the neighbourhood could be safer because we are here, it would help. It would help you. It would help us, you know.
Yeah, we're trying to improve and create solutions. That's the thing.
I understand. Yeah. So my office number is 0207 07 321 7959, and my name is Bob.
Do you believe we're overthrown the next door though, the Congolese government?
That's what they're saying.
So
This is what's been happening.
They mix politics into the possession hearing case.
that
It's
cold
really
case.
funny.
So this belongs to
No.
embassy, is it?
No, they're just paranoid that we have something to do with them.
But they're accusing us of overthrowing the Congolese government and breaking the Vienna Convention.
And
Now,
they're
this
breaking the
is money
Geneva
people
Convention.
lying to a High Court judge.
So what's
This is the process for the eviction. Standard news. But what they've put in within that is that that we're trying to overthrow the Congolese government by our presence, and that we are breaking the Vienna Convention, and that we
Safety of
created all this
diplomats.
graffiti. These are the landlords making accusations.
A very serious accusation.
They haven't paid their rent apparently, according to the paper.
Yeah,
so
they're
that's
squatting.
squatting as well.
Yeah.
We're squatting with the Congolese genocidal maniacs next door. It's really... Our life is full of adventure.
What freaks me out is that you have people with the money prepared to lie in court under oath without doing their research first. I know it's a different issue to why you've come here, but this is what we're up against.
I understand.
And even as a constable, you're still a part of the system.
Yeah,
Are
you're
you
still a
un-
citizen, and obviously you can help us. And I said, I've got nothing against, you know, unless crime is committed.
Yeah.
nothing against
No, crime's wrong. No, we
That's how we operate as well.
no. No, we just show them more love, guys, when we see a criminal.
Well, it's nice speaking to you.
All right then, brother.
If you see anyone, just then call us. And
So anyone who got in a black uniform with a funny crown on, acting suspiciously, the report.
anyone who's acting suspicious, so looking into premises, trying door handles, obviously, let me know. It's something.
Well, you come here any time at all. Even any time you need to talk to us, just come to.
Yeah. Oh well, thanks.
We're here all the time.
See you later.
All right, bye bye.
Another one. 95 governments.
Okay. Yeah.
They're not doing it.
Yeah, I see. So
So at the grassroots level,
yeah.
you know, the United Nations are backing this. At the grassroots level, we're trying to achieve it. You know, I mean, about the first 5 things I'm going to go on about in England.
Yeah.
Poverty, hunger, health, NHS, education costs a fortune, and gender equality.
I tell you what, let's get set up and we'll get this all on camera.
Let me. It's your space. So what's this going on? Where was this film?
London digital Facebook, so we've got quite a few, we've got 2 million followers and also big audience. Just thinking how we do it. Like maybe we could. I do want to get some of this in the background, so maybe if I set up right here. Is anyone to come in?
No, we can block the door.
Yeah.
We can block the door.
Where's the room for? What's everyone's names? It'd be nice to get him or her.
Can Doggy be in the film?
Oh yes, yes, but she needs to be addressed by her title.
What's that?
I'm not sure at the moment. She was our president. I don't know who she is right now, but I'm sure she'll let us know eventually.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get some of this.
Yeah. So this
can you turn the light? Can the lights go on inside? Or
Yeah. We got full light in here. You got Trump. I mean, come on, we've got some side from them. You're in charge of that.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We could do a little walk around as well.
Yeah, then we've got sustainability, lifting homelessness, and then I'm working on a piece. Females. Couple of necks.
Yeah, she was the president of Swedstopia. That was our little breakaway state in Swedesway in
You guys
Barnet.
have been busy, right?
Yeah.
We did some shit.
That was a military housing estate occupied and turned into a country. Yeah. Experiment with how to create
Where are you from, brother? No way, so am I.
You had me for a second.
I got a weird sense of humour there, don't worry. Back, that way. I don't know, so come back.
Come back a bit,
Yeah, come back. And go. Might use that one more time, sorry.
Sorry?
Might use that one more time.
Yeah, no worries.
Just thinking when I'm going to do the interview. Get you sitting down maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, with the president as well, possibly. Let's scare you.
She realized
Let's
that
scare you.
overreacted.
Beautiful Labrador. Spent the night with it, not in the, you know what I mean, just like chilled out with it. And I love dogs ever since, man.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing is dogs live in hope. And I hope a bit of water, a bit of food, It was just a small piece on the spur of the moment thing.
What did you guys talk about? Do you remember?
Stuff in general, what we're about. You know, why we're here. She said she was walking past and she just bumped into Junksy and, you know, sustainable artists and expressing what's going on in the world. You know?
That's beautiful. What happened was they promised it for those like really poor people in the eastern ghettos, so they demolished all the ghettos and ended up being sold to mostly by the and same thing's happening now.
Yeah, they don't care. What was the point? Yeah. What was the point? Yeah. Yeah, they don't care. 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 Yeah. Yeah, they
cap's got shadow. Would you want to take it off?
No, not really.
It's just a Are we allowed to smoke?
Yeah. Yeah. It's an anarchist statement at the moment.
Yeah, that's good.
I forgot to print a new one because we had a bit of trouble here last week. This is the Embassy of the Republic of Conscience.
You can send me a picture of that if you got it in your...
Yeah, we got some. And I'll make a new one anyway, just for the future.
Okay, dude,
Sustainable.
just to kick off then, remember to look straight in the camera, yeah?
Yep.
Down and right to the lens, yeah?
Yep.
It's a little bit too dark, don't you think? I'll crush the shadows in production. Alright, off with, tell me your name, how you spell it,
Yeah.
and what you want your little aston on the bottom thing to, do you know, like when they have that,
Hashtag.
it's like your name and then on the second line it's like, this guy's an astronomer, for example,
Oh, yeah, it'll be Junksy, the sustainable artist.
sustainable artist. So Junksy, tell me a bit more about yourself and how you got to be in this position.
Hi, my name's Junksy, I'm a sustainable artist. I've been doing art from junk now for roughly the last 4 or 5 years, and that stems from Runnymede Eco Village. We had lots of waste coming on and I decided to make art out of it.
Can we do that? I want to look into the
Yeah.
lens. Let's do that
Again. Okay.
bit one more time. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put this It's the most action I had in months. Mate.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll. So, yeah, tell me how you got to be here. And can you say that first bit again where you go, my name's Banksy, Junksy, sorry, and I'm
Sustainable artist. Yeah, how I got here, yeah. What, to this point here now?
yeah,
Or
so
through the art?
through the arts, so just say, my name's, just look into the camera and say, my name's Junksy and I'm a sustainable artist.
Hi, my name's Junksy and I'm a sustainable artist.
A bit slower and give a bit more emphasis to be like, hi, my name's Junksy
Yeah.
and I'm a sustainable artist. I like that.
Hi, my name's Junksy and I'm a sustainable artist.
Give me a little bit more time because I have the words come up on the screen. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yeah, bit of breath. Hiya, my name's Junksy. I'm a sustainable artist.
One more time, give it a bit more energy.
Hiya, my name's Junksy. I'm a sustainable artist.
That's brilliant. All right. Now let's get into the interview. So tell me about what you guys are doing and how you ended up in this place.
We've ended up here from, it stems back to Christmas time when we had Sustainer Clause here and pushing out sustainable goals, which is there's 17 sustainable goals that we want to try to achieve from a grassroots level. This is our second building. We're now occupying it and using it as a space to push out true messages from a grassroots level on sustainability.
Tell me a bit more about your background and how you got into this kind of work.
Oh, well, my background, I sort of like come from Runnymede Eco Village. I've been living a sustainable lifestyle from there then, and realised that I can make all sorts of things out of junk, being it from houses to art to tools to equipment that we can use on a daily basis.
I mean, a lot of people might be sceptical what you do. They might be like, what's the point? What would you say to those people?
What's the point? Go travel to India, Africa, Asia, and you see the little children working away for you to have your modern day equipment.
And do you think that's injustice? How would you describe that?
It's a big social injustice. It's an injustice against humanity.
And just to carry on that point, can you give me that sentences so I can remember? You know, let's say you guys have occupied this building. Some might say illegally. You're going to be evicted on Monday potentially. What are your feelings about that? Are you resentful or are you angry or?
No. The way we live our lifestyle, where we occupy the space as long as we possible, and there is a legal system. We are acting within the law. It's a commercial property. It's been empty for several months, and within London there's 8,000 homeless people. Why aren't these buildings being used for them? Leaving it down to charities. We're facing court, and the landowners are lying through their teeth, saying that we're here to overthrow the Congolese government and that we're breaking the Vienna Convention. You know, that's just totally absurd. We're here to be pushing from a grassroots level sustainable goals. No poverty, no hunger, gender equality, peace, justice, and strong institutions, climate. You know, what's happening with the River Thames? There's so much pollution going on there.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about this. Apparently, you won't eat the eels from the Thames.
Yeah, I'm a typical Cockney, and I love my jellied eels and my seafare, you know, I love it. But, you know, with the plastic and the pollution that's going on, I'm pretty much scared to eat what I like to eat nowadays, you know. It affects the bigger food chain, you know. A seagull comes down and eats something, a bigger fish eats the seagull, and so forth. Well, what happens, you know, we start eating this plastic and these microbeads and stuff, you know. The coral reef is dying, the fish are dying. In my opinion, you know, we are facing some form of humanity extinction. There's a crisis going on.
You know, I'm not saying I disagree with any of that, but, you know, again, people might say, you know, what is this ARK going to do? How is it going to change that?
Well, for me, it's a way to express my truth. It's quite shocking. It stops people. It gives me to have a moment with someone to tell them what is actually going on. I mean, we listen to the media and the government and all their wants and wars against stuff. They ain't doing it. So for me, it's an opportunity to get hold of people and say, hey, we should be doing this. And most of them are agreeing. I've not had one offensive remark from the passers-by. We're 200 yards from Oxford Street. You know, it's a busy street here, and there's been no aggression or untoward behaviour towards my art.
What have been people's reactions? What have they said?
Wow, well done, thank you, and keep up the good work.
Can you say that question in the... Because I'll cut myself out. People's reaction have been, etc.
People's reactions to my art, my art's quite dark, and but they've been grateful to it, you know, because it's hard impacting. We've got the homeless creature outside, and it says, this could be you, you know, and it just stops people in their track. And I stop and I talk to them, you know, what is your thoughts on this? And they're like, wow, yes, I'm in that situation. I'm couch surfing, I'm on minimum wage, I can't afford to rent anywhere. You know, within 6 weeks, we couldn't be on the streets. We don't have a support system. They talk of charities. Where's this money going for the charities? Sadiq Khan says there's 8,000 people on our streets of London. First world country. It's criminal.
I mean, talking on that point still, have you struggled? Have you been homeless before? Is that what it motivates you to do what you do?
I wouldn't say I'm homeless. I'm more landless. The gentry, the corporations have stolen the land off me. I could go to work and buy a piece of land, but I wouldn't be able to build on it. You know, I've lived in eco-villages where I've seen so many displaced youths with so much talent coming through, and the system isn't caring for them. And within these eco-villages and communities, we've given them the tools to grow, we've given them the tools to build their houses, we've given them community.
I mean, there's a few here, I know obviously not everyone's on the interview, but is that what this is there a real sense of community in what you guys are doing?
Yeah, there's a big sense of community of what we do here. We look out for each other's backs, you know, we share what we've got. We don't have much, but you know, we share our last sandwich, our last cigarettes, we share hugs.
And where are you hoping to, I mean, when Monday comes around and they try and come here to kick you guys out, are you, what's going to be your recourse? And if you do get kicked out, what are you going to do afterwards? What's your next step?
We pop up like mushrooms.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
We pop up like mushrooms.
You pop up like mushrooms. Yeah, I love the food mushrooms. Don't worry about that.
We are the mycelium mix.
Shiitake, of course. Closed cap.
So when Monday comes and the outcome of the court case, I mean, we're hoping for an adjournment if we can, and you know, hopefully stay here for a little bit longer. But we're like mushrooms. We're going to pop up everywhere, all around London, taking empty spaces and reclaiming it for the people that actually need it. You know, why should corporate businessmen hold empty spaces and not make use of it? You know, I'm just a humble Cockney, and if I can see the damages which are going on in London alone, let alone the world, where are the so-called educated people? Why aren't they standing out and saying their truth? You know, they're just wrapped up in their materialistic wealth and ignoring the true issues. You know, we talk of social justice. There's none in this country. You know, I met a homeless guy last night. His feet were sore and the charities wouldn't let him into the hostels. You know, where are we going with it?
Excellent, that's really good. And just to finish up, is there anything you want to add to this interview, or I think we might be back on Monday just to catch you guys post everything that goes down.
Okay, anything else?
Anyone got any thoughts they want to add? Medium of Junksy? Yeah?
And we can go through the art pieces, like that's from, that's the homeless creature, and this
Yeah, I got some
water
really
is
good
life.
stuff on it. That's fine. Picture. So now
So
you're
that-
saying that, I was thinking
So
of
that's like water quality problems, fracking as well.
So you guys are covering that specific range of topics, aren't you?
Yeah.
Real
Many
international
truths.
issues,
Yeah.
global issues, yeah.
Yeah, global
and referring it back to that, and that's the guidelines.
So if you
Yeah.
can get a picture of that as
The
well.
17
Yeah,
goals.
of course. But I tell you what, I've got one from outside. I'm gonna keep getting more images now.
Yeah, cool.
What I'm gonna do is stay there for me. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
some cutaways of him talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't speak his name, he's just only P45.
Yes. Comedians, back it up.
No one.
The same like that for me.
I have no idea. How to influence world politics for my shop?
Look into the camera.
Yeah, look into the camera.
No, look forward.
Yeah, climate change, you know, it's a thing that's going on and we need to stop it. They talk about the ice packs melting and methane gas pouring out in the middle of winter. You know, places like England are just going to be flooding, you know, the lowlands of England are going to be flooding. Lowlands of Europe are going to go, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
That's really good stuff in there.
Keep talking for me as if you're like talking.
yeah, and you know, what's life all about? You know, it's about love, compassion, empathy for others. Are we that narcissistic and nefarious tribe of people now? You know, we've got to start showing more care and compassion to the people that need it. Life isn't about money.
Probably it's not for you. We cannot be just his master's voice.
How long you had this fellow for?
Dog, it's my friend's. Yeah, I think it's about 3 years. She's a rescue dog. Apparently she was left on the motorway, if I'm right, Nick, yeah?
That's correct, yes.
She's a lovely little creature.
We recycle everything.
Yeah, recycle dogs. Well, it's another issue, you know, and the way we treat dogs.
Yeah, I'm doing. What about? Are you guys all vegans?
Eat anything else.
Huh?
Eat anything.
Yeah, it's just to survive.
Yeah, freedom.
That's the term. We eat what we get. We don't buy food, so we don't even take part in it. So, go and buy your vegan milk from Tesco, yeah, right. That would be a time that would yeah. She's been the president of a country and leader of a revolution and other things. Leave it on the dog. She told us to occupy the fucking military housing estates. So this is
It's quite weird being filmed because I always film people.
well, that's it.
You'll get
This is
used
a
to it.
school. This is a school of people.
Oh, I'm used to it. I'd be laying there, running me to sleep in the grass somewhere, and all of a sudden you'd hear click, 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 and you'd like, oh, fucker.
We started feeding our
Cool.
adventures into the Bishopsgate Institute and to put it in the history books like directly. It's now fast.
Life about, you know.
Not yet.
No, well, what's the secret to happiness?
The secret of happiness is look within.
I know that.
It's not to have money, really, to not chase wealth, to simplicity of life, make life simple, not chase electricity bills and working for the man, you know, always working for the man. We're a slave nowadays, you know, in society. You know, you look at mortgage, the definition of mortgage in Latin, mortgage, group, death group. You know, we stop being slaves and stuff. You know, it's, and love more. Show more love. Unconditional, not conditional love.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Someone from my team will hopefully be back on Monday, just to see when they come to try and kick you guys out, what happened.
Right, so you'll follow this up with when you have more information about what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm not sure because my boss asked me to come just have a chat with you guys and check out this what you got set up, and then I guess she'll decide what to do from there, really.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
So yeah, just take me around.
Well, what we've got on the tables here in front of you is stuff that's it's 20th century relics here, and it's all going to go into landfills. And the majority of this stuff comes out of charity shop bins. Some of this stuff could go out to the kids in Syria. There's metals. There's stuff that can be recycled left, right, and centre here, but it's not being done. You know, and we've got these.
Can you take me through that? Can you take an example?
Well, you know, we've got woolly hats. You know,
Can you lift it up again?
we've got woolly hats.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
hold it for a second.
it's good for kids, you know. We've got metals, you know, it's all going into... Why isn't it being scrapped? You know, this is all stuff that is in bins.
Pick that up one more time. Put it down and pick it up. That's it.
You know, it's all stuff in bins. You know, and it's a plane.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good working tool. You know, we've got wood that we could be recycling. You know? And then we've just got some legs, part of an installation. It's all being done, so I've made some art out of it. You know, we've got, you know,
Let's
good
walk
old...
around, so take me around some more spots.
You know, we've got the legs that I've put together, you know, made art out of it, but there's a sign at the bottom, you know, and it's a good old Gandhi sign. Please a change. But I've added to it urgent appeal for the love of God, you know, our own God, you know. And then we've got all these clothes down here. You know, these were donated. We were giving out these clothes to homeless people. We do it every day. You know, we see young teenage girls and old men that haven't got a coat, woolly hats, socks, shoes. We give it out to them. You know.
Why do you give it out to them?
Because the charities aren't giving it to them. They're not connecting with the charities, the services. You know, we've given out blankets, sleeping bags.
Why don't they connect? What is the reason?
Well, I know for a fact, if you have an addiction of a sort, they don't really help you. Last night there was a gentleman with sores on his feet, and we give him some first aid and let him use our phone and a cup of tea, and we redressed the man, but he wasn't allowed in the hostels because he had sores on his feet. You know?
Just around a bit more. So show me, like, could you some of this stuff? Like, this is all stuff that you recycle.
Yeah.
Can you just show me some of that? Talk to me about some of the. What else we got here? What's downstairs?
It's just an empty space downstairs,
okay.
and someone's spraying and they don't want to be involved. Yeah, there's nothing down there.
Yeah. So I tell you what. Let me get. Is there anything of significance that you wanted to talk about on these tables, or anything particular? No?
Well, I've spoken of plastics, haven't I?
Yeah, I think that's it. Do you know, we'll come back on Monday and we'll try and grab another.
I mean, I'd like to talk, put a narrative on through the art.
Yeah, let's do that then. Come on.
There is a narrative there.
So let's do it like you come around here and then show me.
Yeah.
And then let's over there's my art.
Yeah. One of my art pieces. Now this is about partly gender equality. You know, I believe that women are strong and they need to rise forward a bit. But my art is just it's covered in nets and chains. That's what we do to women. We beautify them, and then we cover them up and say you're not equal with us. You know, in there's a book called The Descent of Man, and there's a ladybird book, How It Works the Husband. You know, us guys have got a lot to learn and change. Our behaviours and attitudes towards women, they are equal. Guys, they give birth to us, so we've got to show them that respect.
Yeah. So good. I've got some shots of that from outside. And then talk me through this.
We've got Donald Trump here, and he's wearing a t-shirt. If you don't like my style, F you. And that is Donald Trump all over, he's in charge of this big red button with, the atomic bomb. And the headlines this week are talking about his mental health. I'm scared. I'm scared of what's going to happen. And then there's,
I don't know. That's enough, man. That's enough. I feel like.
Hearing, but
Yeah.
now it's us versus the government of Congo who haven't been paying their rent. It's also in the papers.
This is part of all the documents you guys are looking at.
And normally it's just a possession order. Do we have the rights to be here or not? And
How long is this document?
it's a lot. It's about the ownership of the building, supposed to be. But there is this. What is this? It looks like they're proceeding against the DRC next door for arrears under their lease. So they're squatting basically next door.
Yeah.
Just these are the artist squatters and those are the genocidal squatters. You can choose between the two.
I see.
But they say they are entitled to the peaceful enjoyment of the property, but we are not. So we're supposed to be taken to the High Court because of
So
this.
who's defending you guys in the High Court?
And we're defending ourselves as usual.
Reading, a lot of reading. It's like that film, My Cousin Vin, not My Cousin Vinny. You see, that's a good film, man.
Yeah, but I wouldn't believe it, but that's my true name.
That's your actual real name, isn't it? Yeah, Vinny. Fuck, you know, what a geezer. Oi.
It's fucking fun. They're definitely.
When he left in the planet, we don't see it as a planet. We don't see the true.
My spirit, man.
You know? Oh wow. Nice.
Nah, it's actually done, baby.
Oh dear, but they've all got a purpose. Mine's a wolf. I'm a white-faced wolf. I chase the
Mine's
dogs.
done being a bit like rolling around shit all day.
Yeah, no, mate, out of shit grow roses. Out of shit grows roses.
Hey, you got to cut that out or I'm losing the job.
Out of shit grows roses.
That's true.
Listen, why are you filming here, please?
I just want to handle this letter.
No, why are you filming here, please? Why?
I have to have the evidence of
No, why are you filming here?
handing a letter over to you.
Someone left this letter.
You should not film here. No, it's all right.
Thank you. Someone left, a Congolese gentleman left a letter with his booking confirmation, ticket confirmation with us because the embassy was shut. So I had to hand it to them, but they seemed pretty paranoid. They must have a reason for that. Try to concentrate on the letter, please. Take his speaking.
Hello. Is this going to be? You're going to broadcast on is this going to go on the main news, BBC?
Hopefully, we're just trying to get the last few bits and then we'll see what happens. You know, ultimately, we filmed it, we tried to tell the story, and it's just up to the editor and stuff. You know, it's not. We're just like the producers.
You'll be at the court.
I don't think we're gonna be at the court, but we're gonna keep in touch with you guys to see what you guys get. Like, you know, what.
So if we give you good enough stuff, it could go on the main BBC.
Yeah, well,
News.
hopefully this stuff will go on TV. Like, you know, once we get the full story, and but we'll try and use it for our Facebook and our digital pages as well. So,
Right.
So we'll see what happens. But I'm just training my mate here to do some camera stuff. So we'll chat with you guys in a bit. That's all,
Okay, well, I'll just follow you around because you guys are my heroes.
So XLR, inside here. Yeah? I was interested in what you were talking about yesterday, where you were talking about hierarchical problems in the movement. That's very interesting.
That's the only threat that can come in, that some idiot comes in and wants to boss us around and infiltrates. Otherwise, not really, not worried about anything else.
No, I understand.
If there's a recession coming, there's a lot of shops closing down, so
You guys hold it, just gonna help my mate out. It's a tricky tripod.
Yeah, we'll just lower this one. This one's good. Yeah, no, we're gonna lower it.
We're just gonna do it straight out here. Right here.
Winchester trying to control. You stand out the height.
Alright, you want to get these two? Yeah. Just stick on it. Let these straighten this up.
Like to get that in though.
We'll figure it out, don't worry, mate. You got it.
There you go.
you got the special tools.
Oh, maybe I will start.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. We can adjust the. What is the iris? You could just look that direction for a second. Who am I figuring out? This guy?
Yeah, get a wide one to start off with.
Okay, cool.
So guys, what are you doing now? You're about to head off to the High Court. Tell me what you're doing right now.
Yeah, we're not off on our way to the High Court to contest the court papers against us. You know, they're saying that we're breaking the Vienna Convention, bringing the Home Office in, that we're trying to overthrow the Congolese government within the paperwork. Well, we're not that people.
I mean, tell me more about the details of the case. You've got a big file here. Can you show me that little bit of what's going on in there?
It's an invitation to the High Court. It's very tricky because it was a sheer coincidence that we ended up in this shop. We just wanted to promote the sustainability goals of the United Nations, the 17th Sustainable Development Goals, and how to solve these goals on a grassroots level and set up this junk shop basically to express it in art. But we ended next to the Congolese embassy, and the first morning as we had moved in, there was a big protest outside, and then we googled what's happening in the Congo, and it's really shocking. It's a brutal crackdown on protests just after the first peaceful transition of power, and now we're being blamed for the graffiti on the embassy that the Congolese protesters made. And they're getting paranoid that we're trying to overthrow their government, when there's clearly nothing against the Congo in this building. This is all about sustainability. But the funny thing, the very tricky thing, is that we've read through the court documents, and it looks like the landlord is trying to evict the whole building because the Congolese embassy haven't paid their rent in a while, and there's a hairdresser next door, and of course this area is getting gentrified just like almost all of London, and they're quadrupling the rents in this area, so it might be a trick to try to evict the whole lot basically. So we might be able to defend our genocidal squatter neighbors to not to be evicted basically.
What's the argument you're taking in the High Court? What are you going to say to them today?
Well, it's a couple of technical arguments about the lease of the property, that it hasn't been determined, and just technical things. Basically, it should be a possession hearing, but since they mixed in politics with this, and they said it's not just us violating the Vienna Convention, but we are rendering the United Kingdom in violation of the Vienna Convention, and that's something that we have to address properly in the High Court.
Wait, can you just hold the site? Can you just hold up the? Wait, hold on. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Alright, yeah, just look at, if you look at him, look at your friend.
Look at the love and game.
Alright, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on the actual document.
So...
Alright, give me 1, 2, 3. Alright, and we're going to be in a wide shot now, okay?
Yeah. So guys, what are you going to do after this? If what happens if you don't get cleared to go through? I mean, if you don't win this case, what happens to all this work and what you guys are doing?
Well, the High Court bailiffs will come down. They'll probably smash their way in whatever form, and we'll be evicted out, tossed out onto the streets. We're not sure if the diplomatic police may be involved, the Congolese embassy. After that, we've got other buildings already lined up to continue this line of pushing our message out. You know, everyone's proclaiming to be doing the sustainable goals, but there's no one really doing it. You know, so it takes us on the grassroots level to keep pushing the message out there.
I think that's a wrap. So if we can get you guys walking off and like saying bye and stuff, we'll see you later.
Right, what to you?
No, what they can do is they say see you later and then they walk inside.
Yeah, you can
we'll just second what these levels are showing up on there. It's just doing the menu. Alright, there we go, yeah. Alright. Can you just say your name for a second? So can you just say your name?
Yeah.
Alright, so can you just speak into this one? Speak into this for a second?
He's got the level.
Yeah,
I've got
it's
some
only,
from me. My name is Daniel.
it's only showing the level of channel 2.
Oh, don't worry then, that's all right.
It's only showing it on channel 2? It's not showing on channel 1.
I get ready to go to court in a moment, and hopefully we can chat to you afterwards and tell you how the case has gone.
Alright, see you, mate.
See you later, bye.
It's exactly the same as the camera I was using in America. So,
No, it's similar, isn't it?
the only thing is, the buttons for these, like the